Welcome back to the show, everybody. It's called the Business to Business Network Show. If you're just turning on your radio, we're talking real estate every Saturday morning. And we have our co-host,
Mike Metz with Guaranteed Rate.
And our next guest is Bret. Introduce yourself, please.
Hey, good morning. I'm Bret Ceren with Realty Executives. I'm one half of the North Valley agents with Realty Executives.
And introduce Craig, your partner.
Yeah, Greg Crome is the other half, and together we specialize in the North Valley, anything north of the 101, everything from Surprise to Scottsdale.
Excellent. And you've got a listing. Let's talk about this first. Where's this located intersection-wise?
This is in Cave Creek on just close to Spurcross Drive. It's on Morningstar. And it's very close to the preserve, and it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous property.
Okay, for those of us that don't know the north area, give us a major as your Cave Creek and Carefree area, or where are we at?
Even farther north of that.
Okay.
So you're definitely going to get the best of the Cave Creek solace because you're up against the mountains
You
there.
got all those mountains. It's beautiful views back in there.
Absolutely.
Now tell us about this house. Kind of walk through. First of all, pull up to it. Is it a single story, two story? What do we got here?
It is a single story, and it's on a rise. So you actually have the wash just to the east of it. But the best part of it is the wall of windows. They're custom windows to match the commercial grade doors that they have on the east part of the house. It stretches from the kitchen all the way through the living area.
Wow.
And faces east. So you get gorgeous sunrises over Gold Mountain. That's right. Yep.
This is fantastic. Now, is this a semi-custom home? Who built
It is a custom home.
Yeah. And square footage again?
The total square footage is right at 3,000 square foot between the two buildings. So it's a main house and then a separate guest house that is a loft with a full bedroom and two baths in that as well.
So as you walk into the home, give us a feel for the height of the ceilings, fireplace, kind of walk through the house.
Sure. So it's in the main building. It's large, very high ceilings. And they have a modern feel to it. So you can see the rafters, but on top of the actual ceiling, it's very well insulated, so it stays very nice and cool in the house during our warm months. But with the windows and the doors that they have in, you can actually open those up in the cooler months and let the breeze just come right through, and it's a fantastic
feeling. You open up the
feeling.
whole house. Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Kitchen area, Granite, tell us about the kitchen.
Yeah, it's a high-end kitchen, Bosch and Genair appliances, stainless, and looks in. It's an open floor plan, looks over to the dining area and the family room. So, everything feels very together, very open.
Mm-hmm. How about the master?
The master is right off of the main living. It has a full bath as well, separate exit and sitting area to outdoors, so you don't have to walk through the house. It's finished concrete flooring, again, a very modern touch.
Interesting.
So, no problem with the water from the pool, but if you just want your privacy, of course, you can get there from the master very easily.
And tell us about the backyard, the pool, and everything.
So it's actually right at 2.5 acres.
Wow.
So it's
2.5 acres.
Yes.
Nice. Real nice.
Yep, and in that part of Cave Creek, it's actually you can have horses. These owners didn't put any horse facilities on it, but it's easy.
Doable.
There's plenty of space, and several of the neighbors do have them as well, and horses abound. So
list price on this?
The list price is $799.
$799. That's a great price. This is a beautiful $1 million home with a lot of land.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. And what do we got at that price range?
Yeah, it's at $799. If you wanted leverage on that, you can get in for as little as 10% down, believe it or not. So you could get in with a 10% down, have about a 4 1/8 interest rate on that. So that's going to give you a payment right around, see on that one, I'm going to be, sorry folks, we got a payment of just under $3,000 a month.
Amazing.
Yeah, something
for
like
a
that.
beautiful
with 10% down payment. Yeah.
A beautiful custom home on this. And what you're seeing, especially out in that north area, the inventory is relatively low in that area.
It is, yeah. Yeah, you need a specialized buyer, somebody who's looking for city modern, meeting that desert privacy. But it's really, you'd be shocked at how quick you can get to the town core for Cave Creek, and then a little bit further south to get to the rest of the major commercial.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of facilities out there. They've got a fantastic, first of all, you are definitely in the enjoyable desert area. Mm-hmm. Sometimes people buy these homes as winter homes.
That's exactly right.
They become winter visitors, and they're able to come and enjoy the beautiful winters that we have here. And now, are you working with any other buyers? What's your experience? What are you showing out there with buyers?
So for buyers, what we're actually seeing, we've been working with some buyers who have lived in the Valley for a year, a great family, and they owned a home in the Northwest, sold it, so they're cash buyers. But they've lived in the Valley, they've rented, trying to get a feel for everything. But we've been shopping all summer, and while they have some requirements for their home, it's really not anything out of the ordinary. But it's just so hard to find with the current inventory. Low inventory.
And price range approximately are they looking?
These guys want, they'll buy up to $400,000 as a cash buyer.
Wow. And you see, Mike, you're seeing that too.
I see that. Right now I have 65 borrowers pre-approved. 65 clients pre-approved. I've approved their files, everything out looking, and unanimous. We keep up with them about every week. And you know what, Mike? Everything's tired. I just can't find anything. The new stuff going on in the market hits and there's multiple offers, or it doesn't even make it to the market.
Right.
A lot of pocket listings right now.
But let's talk about your renovation loan that you have on a conventional level.
And you can do that on conventional. You can go up to a $417,000 loan. It'll allow you acquisition cost of the property plus improvements. So let's say you bought a house for $300,000. You needed to put $50,000 improvements in it. The appraiser will appraise the house as you bought it, plus the cost of the improvements, and then we'll loan you up to 95% of the to-be-completed value of the home. And a lot of people are doing this now because, as I said, a lot of tired properties on the market.
And it's getting so hard to find the perfect house. And yet, if you go in with a good interior designer who can say, you know what, if we do this and move this around here, and then you got a good sheet, usually those designers have it, then they're able to lock that up. Let's get a phone number. How can people reach you?
They can reach us directly at 480-599-0403, or they can email us at northvalleyagents@realtyexecutives.com.
North Valley Agents
@realtyexecutives.com.
Phone number one more time.
480-599-0403.
And Mike?
480-585-1616. That's 480-585-1616, or on the web, MikeLoans.com.
Everybody stay tuned. We're going to be right back.